Lamont and Tonelli.
I don't know if you realize this, but the first day of March, and here we are on March 1st, is Women's History Month.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
And on the phone, we have a highly accredited women's history scholar. Shasta, I think you're really going to love this. Here to discuss the vital role of women in American history. Please welcome, now what is your name, sir?
It's your 45th and soon-to-be 47th president, Donald J. Trump.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
You think you're
Very
winning?
excited.
You think you're winning, huh?
I'm winning bigly.
Okay.
I really
Bigly
am.
winning, yes.
Very excited to be here because Lady Month history is very near and dear to my heart, as you know. It really is.
Yes.
Okay.
Today I will honor the ladies because I love the ladies, frankly. I love them so much, especially the good-looking ones, the 9s and 10s.
And what exactly makes you an expert, sir, if you don't mind me asking? Where did you receive your accreditation?
Well, Trump University, of course. It's where I earned my Ph.D. in lady business.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, great program. Tremendous program. Lots of credit hours. It was a real shame a bunch of lawsuits shut it down, though.
Terrible.
Right.
Very unfairly. Very unfairly. But I will tell you, I love what women have done over the past century. Okay? Can we just look back?
Sure.
Sometimes people think of ladies as just gelatinous, moist lovers. You know, that's all they get.
Wow.
But they're more than that.
Much more.
They're much more.
Yeah.
They really are. Right, Shasta?
Oh, yes, of course they are.
Shasta and I are in agreement on this.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with all of
Always.
you. I love the women. I love women, and I especially love when women kiss each other.
Oh, God.
And I think we all remember the wise words of Dr. Phil,
Yes.
I believe. He was the one who said, those who don't study their women's history are condemned to repeat it, y'all.
Really? He said that?
Y'all.
Yes. I think Women's History Month is a great thing, guys. It's a great thing because there's so many hysterical women in our country who have gone almost completely unrecognized.
Well, joining us today is another expert to help educate listeners on women's history. It's President Biden on the line. Our President Biden.
Yeah, hello, everybody. Yeah, women, they're much more than just for sniffing.
That's right.
Okay, for once, Joe Tato, Chasta, and I agree on something. They are much more than just for sniffing.
And they're not just hookers that you pay to tinkle on you, pal.
Oh, man, there's a shot.
Oh, Biden, all forehead and no brain. It's kind of like one ball.
Hey.
All right. Seriously, let's get back to the women's education,
All right,
please.
well, let's address that since our notes say that you are both here to educate us on some of the pioneers in women's history. Let's start with you, Mr. Trump.
Okay, please don't tell me what to do, one ball. Please don't tell me. You sound like a bitch. You really do.
You sound like a bitch.
Whoa.
I mean,
He's
who
really
do you think?
tearing into
You
me
think I'm
today.
going to take you serious just because you lost a little weight and you're dressing better?
Hold it, I'm not dressing any better.
Okay,
Let's not
you
get
look like you
carried
just
away.
came out of a morning show convention, okay?
Morning show convention.
Talking about our number one show.
Look, today we'll talk about Margaret von Warden. I'm going back to the women's history in case you didn't
Oh,
know.
is that where we're going?
Margaret von Warden. Very, very famous lady. She was a pioneer in the science of the way women behave.
Really?
Yeah, Margaret von Warden was the first woman to ever say nothing's wrong when clearly something was wrong. Okay.
Margaret von Wharton said that.
Margaret von Warden. I believe she was Dutch. She was Dutch.
Good piece of history there.
Yeah.
And she was also the first broad to mutter the words, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
When clearly she wanted to talk about it, only she wanted to talk about it when the man was about to fall asleep after a long day's work.
Oh, my goodness.
I hate when women do that, don't you? I hate when they do that. Come on. Even the drummer has to be tired when Chasta's like, hey, I want to talk.
Okay.
The
That's
Margaret
enough.
von Wharton started that, though, right?
Margaret von Warden.
Even
Mark
the
my
drummer.
words. That's true. You can look that up. Margaret was also the first wife ever to say to her husband, I can't have sex with you because I'm on my period.
Oh, God.
When obviously she was lying. She was lying because her husband noticed on his Teddy Roosevelt calendar that she used that excuse 12 days earlier.
Oh, really?
You do the math, you know she's lying. This gal was a real piece of work, so she should be recognized.
And who else would you like to teach about today, sir?
Well, I got somebody.
Oh, go ahead, Joe.
I want to talk about the Bay Area's own Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, okay.
On January 4th, 2007, that Nancy became the nation's first female Speaker of the House.
Yep.
And she further laid the groundwork for equality. Equality. She has a very impressive mind and an even more impressive set of knockers, man.
Okay. Frankly, when it comes to Nancy's, I prefer Nancy O'Dell. Okay?
Nancy O'Dell.
Remember, I took her furniture shopping, remember? Nothing came out of it, though. What a waste of time that was.
Total waste of time.
Nancy O'Dell.
Nancy O'Dell.
President Biden.
But Pelosi has a knocker.
Yes.
Yes, Joe, you mentioned that.
Well, since you chimed in there, Mr. President, which pioneer would you like to honor next?
Well, you can't recognize women history without mentioning Amelia Earhart, man.
Right.
You can't do it.
Uh-huh.
A beautiful woman with strong, broad pilot shoulders that needed a rubbing. Yeah.
By the way, Amelia Earhart was Dale's grandmother, I believe. Did you know that? It's just a fun fact. Just a fun fact.
I did not
probably
know.
didn't know that.
I did not know that. No.
I know my women's history. That's all.
Apparently you do.
Anyway, I'll take it from here, Sleepy Joe. Thank you.
I need to go to...
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, all right.
Amelia was the first lady pilot. She was an adventurer. She was very smart, and she was not a fat pig.
Oh, my goodness.
Not a fat pig. What?
God.
I didn't
Yeah.
insult her. She was not a fat pig.
Right.
Some would say she was almost as smart as a man.
God,
However, like
freaking
most
out.
women, she got lost. She got big time lost over the Bermuda Triangle, apparently.
Right.
And personally, I like women who don't get lost and die, but that's just me.
That's just...
Shasta's not lost. She knows where she is.
See?
No, I'm just over here doing some
I
deep
love
breathing.
Jan.
It's fine.
I love Shasta and I love the women. Historians like to point out that if Amelia Earhart would have stayed in the kitchen like the women of her time,
Oh,
she would
my
have
God.
never gone missing. Isn't that crazy? So sad.
So sad.
So sad.
Well, at least she didn't end up buried on your golf course, man.
Good one. That was a
Again.
good one.
Again, all forehead and no brain, Joe Tato.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. But believe it or not, we're getting the wrap-up sign from Jeff.
From Chester, yes.
Oh, I believe it, all right.
Yeah.
I believe it. She was done with this when I said moist.
That's all the
Exactly.
time.
You nailed it.
That's all the time we have for you today, group.
Okay, well, happy Women's History Month, Jack.
Okay.
Give a sniff to all the important women in your life. I'm thinking of Dr. Jilly, boy.
Dr.
God
Jilly.
love her.
Yes.
She's not a real doctor because she doesn't wear a stethoscope, Joe. I'm sorry.
Oh, my.
Everybody knows, Sleepy Joe, you should know this. Doctors wear stethoscopes. And let me leave the Bone audience with this other fun fact about
Okay.
women's history.
All right.
Can't wait.
Women-
Educate
Oh,
us.
please.
Women only own 1% of the world's property and 99% of the world's Taylor Swift CDs. It's true. Look it up.
Wow, I think...
Shasta's got a copy of Midnights or something on her desk.
I actually don't, but thank you.
All right, with that, we'll wrap it
Holy
up.
crap, I almost didn't survive that one. That was really...
I thought your hand was going to explode halfway through it.
I had to turn off my space heater. I'm fanning myself. I need your blood pressure medication, please.
Lamont Tonelli on 107.7 The Bone.